Good morning, or afternoon, or evening, whenever you're watching this in the world. Thank you for joining me live or via the replay. I am Dr. Tammy, your success strategist and literacy educator. I help you strategize how to move in the direction of more and prepare for what's next. And today I'd like to talk about graduation season and this time of year. So I am a professor, and so what I know is, and teacher. So what I know is this time of year, whether it's college or high school or university, whatever you are, there are students graduating. And in their graduation season, they are preparing for what's next. So I wanted to just hop on quickly and just have a little conversation with you. And so if you're catching this on the replay, there's some questions I'm going to ask that I'm going to invite you to just think about. And if you're live, you can definitely answer in the chat. So most of us know someone who is graduating, someone who is ready for that next step. So graduation comes from the word gratis, which means step. And so that means they have completed a step and they're ready to embark on the next step. It's graduation season, y'all. So I want you to hear me, and I want you to get the comparison between what is happening in the real world with college students and high school students with what's happening for you. Hey, Nita, thank you for joining me. And so it's graduation season. And so when students are preparing for graduation, they have completed that level. Let's just say high school. They've completed high school and they're ready to move on, whether it's a job or college, whatever their next is. It's graduation season. And most of us know someone who's graduated. So if you know someone who is graduating this 2018, this month, next month, put a 1 in the chat. The second question I want to ask you is, in addition to that, so we have some ones. So yes, I have a couple of ones. I know several people, and I had several students that graduated, right? Exactly, everybody, right? Those 2018 graduates are in the building. So the other thing I want to know is, what is your word association with graduation? What word do you associate with graduation? Because I know that some people, if it's not you, you're probably thinking, oh no, the restaurants are crowded, things are happening, right? It's not necessarily positive what's happening. And I want you to think about achievement. Woo! Yes, so keep those words coming. And fun. It's fun time. Yep, you get to have your little parties, graduation parties. The interesting thing is, hello, Heather. How are you? Thank you for coming in. The interesting happiness and joy. Yes, so all of those things are associated with graduation. And we typically think about celebration time. We typically think about that with other people, right? We think about graduation outside of ourselves with those who are in school, those who have finished whatever degree or diploma they're working on. We associate it with them. But it's a time of, like Nina said, achievement, fun, celebration time, happiness, and joy. So my next question is, do you have that? Are you creating that for yourself? I think graduation season should be in season for all of us all the time. So, okay, and so for some of us, we think about graduation season differently. So in schools, it's by the semester, right? It's usually May, August, December. Whatever role you play in your life, whatever you're doing and embarking on in your life, think about, what does that cycle look like for you? For me, it's more quarterly. So I think about it as quarters. So I think about the way I run my business, the way I run my life is in these 90-day cycles. So I think of it like that. So for each of you, it may be slightly different how you think about it. Thank you, Heather, for inviting your followers. Thank y'all for the hearts and the love. I appreciate you for sharing this out. And so during whatever that cycle is for you, however it flows, the ebbs and flows of your life work for you, I want you to think about it. There are some people on here that I know that it's graduation season, like Miss Nina, because she's embarking on something new. She's ready to move on to a new phase. And so as I stand here today, I just want to encourage you to think about, Is this your graduation season? Is this your time to celebrate, for happiness and joy, to move on to the next step, to have a little fun? Because I don't want us to think about that it's for other people. It's for those people who are going to school. It's for these other people. It is for you and I. And you and I should be graduating regularly. Yes, yes, receive it. It's yours. Claim it and receive it. Because it is graduation season for all of us based on your cycle. So like June will be my graduation time, because that's the end of my quarter. That's the time when I'm ready to go to the next thing, when I've completed this phase. So let me just say that in order for you to graduate, you got to do the work, right? You got to do the work. So you have to do those things that get you to that point. And so whatever your goals are, have you taken the action steps needed to do that? So what I have is my C4 Daily 3. C4C Daily 3. Catalyst for Change, Daily 3 task. 3 tasks. And so each day, whatever your goal is, whatever you're working on, whatever you're trying to graduate from, you should have 3 things that you're working on each day. Yes, victories for our veterans. Yes, exactly, Heather. It's the victories for the veterans and the military and yourself, right? Because that is something that you know, Nina's going to clean her room today. So whatever that thing is, hey, Mary Alice, thank you so much. Hey there, Lachey, how are you? Thank y'all for coming in. We're talking about graduation season. And many of us know people who are graduating from high school, college, somewhere. But what I am encouraging you today is to think about your graduation season. When is your graduation season? Yeah, those 3 things daily. You know, because we do things daily. We go to work, we do XYZ, we take our medicine, whatever your daily 3 is that you do all the time, right? The things that you do on your day. But your daily 3 should be something different. Your daily 3 should be something that is pushing you toward your next, toward your graduation, from this phase to the next phase. Yes, don't worry, this is short. It's okay. I understand. And so whatever your daily 3 is, I encourage you, whatever time you have left. So me, I have until June 30th. So from now until June 30th, I'm going to be focused on my daily 3. What am I doing? Oh, I saw her posting, sharing some of the graduation, I guess the pre-ceremony stuff yesterday. So it's today. Yes. Oh, he graduated yesterday. Yes. So that's what I saw. I saw her filming it. And she hadn't been live, so I got the notification. I was like, oh, so I popped in for just a little bit. So, and it's graduation season, but it's also graduation season for you. It's graduation season for you. So yes, congratulations, because that is a big milestone. Because anytime you've accomplished something, you should celebrate. We always talk about celebrate small wins, and then we think about graduation as this big thing, and it is. But you should also be celebrating that for you, right? So that is something. You're ready to graduate. Yes, you should be ready for the next level. So think about, a couple of things to think about. When is your graduation season? How often is it? Is it every quarter? Is it every month? Is it every week? Is it 2 times a year? When is your graduation season? And number 2, what task are you setting up to graduate? Yes, Mary Alice, I'm ready to graduate. And so, like I was telling the ladies, mine and the gentlemen that are here, mine is quarterly. So my graduation season is quarterly. So June 30th is my next graduation. And so at that graduation, I know what I need to have accomplished. And I have one thing that I'm working on that's left. And so I hope to have that done by June 1st. So that way the month of June is just me working out the kinks, and my graduation season is upon me. So, and I'm ready for it. And I'm also preparing for the next graduation season. So whatever you're working on, what are those things, those tasks that you're going to do daily? 3 things. 3 things you're going to do daily to help you get there. C4C Daily 3. What are those catalysts for change? What are those things you're doing that's going to precipitate change in your life every day? What are those 3 things? And write them down. Each night, set up the next 3 for the next day, and then look at the ones from the previous day. Be intentional about how you want to show up for your graduation. I know. That's how my brain works, Mary Alice. That's how my brain works. You know, and I'm thinking about it, and I'm looking at all these other people graduating. And let me just tell you, let me just be really transparent. I love graduations. I love graduating. I've graduated like from school 3 times. Four times. And I love hearing pomp and circumstance. It's okay there, Marlene. I understand. The replay is here. You know, yes, it's a metaphor for birth, renewal. It's this time of transformation. It's this time to move on to the next thing. And I posted on IG about this idea of transformation, personal transformation. And even though we may not be graduating from school or college or that sort of thing, it is our personal graduation. It's our personal goals that we're accomplishing. And yes, I know. And I love it. I love it. And, you know, because I love it so, I know that it doesn't end right there. Like, the things that I'm working on right now deserve a graduation. This ceremonial acknowledgement of my achievement, as Nina said earlier, achievement. And so because of that, I want you to consider that graduation season is not just for those that are going to school and graduating. It's for each of us that have goals and we're working toward them. So just a quick recap before I sign off. Number one, when is your graduation season? Are you ready? Mine is quarterly. Is yours weekly, monthly, every 6 months, at the end of the year? When is your graduation? It doesn't have to flow with college and school, but it should flow with your life and your goals. Number two, what are the 3 tasks you are doing each day to reach that goal, to reach your next? Yes, Jessica. Oh my goodness. Mary Alice, you have grandchildren from a wide range, right? You have them from graduating to like 3 months old. Wow. Amazing, amazing, amazing. I think that is so precious. And so as she's graduating, think about how you are going to celebrate. How are you going to celebrate you? When is your graduation? And so that is what I leave you here. Those are my Thursday thoughts for today. Just a metaphor for your life and your business, that we should all have a graduation season. It should not be just because we're in school. It's because we have goals and we're going to accomplish them and we're ready to move on to the next step. Like I said earlier, gratis, the word graduation and graduate comes from the word gratis, which means step. So what is that next step for you? This is Dr. Tammy. I am Dr. Tammy. Thank you so much for joining me. Exactly. Join me. And so, you know, I'd love for you to tweet me. I'd love for you to tweet me or share with me. You can even share it inbox if you don't want to tweet it. Share with me when your next graduation is. When is your graduation? Like I said, mine is June 30th. It's at the end of the quarter. Quarter 2 ends June 30th. And so that is mine. And so I want to know when yours is, because I want to help you reach for the next thing that is for you. Prepare for what's next. So thank you so much for being here. Thank you for joining me live via the replay. I am Dr. Tammy. Yes, thinking on it. We'll share. Definitely share in the group even. Share it in our group, our chat. I love to know when your graduation season is. When are we going to celebrate your graduation? When are we going to have a party or a pass the cast for your graduation? Take care. Enjoy your day. And I will see you soon. And are you ready for graduation? Bye.